giving the credit to Modi magic, while the Aadmi Party is accepting defeat. Arvind Kejriwal says we accept the mandate of the people and we now want the Bharatiya Janata Party to fulfill the promises that they've made to the people of the national capital. Let me go back to our guests. Pradeep Bhandari, Abhishek Sudhir, Tehseen Poonawalla, Pooja Mishra and Saji Jaku continue to be with us. Tehseen Poonawalla, very interesting reaction coming in from the AIMIM, and they are saying that, the Congress party is successful now. The Congress party wanted the Aadmi Party to lose, to fail, and that's why it was called the B team of the BJP.
47.
Less votes than Nota. Nobody takes MIM seriously. So I think the MIM should just stay out of honestly stay out of politics, because all they want to do is polarize the elections. But at the onset, let me congratulate my friend Pradeep Bhandari. Let me congratulate the Bharatiya Janata Party. They fought a good elections. They deserve to win, and may they fulfill the aspirations of the people of Delhi. There are two issues here. As you said, this was an election in a way for Prime Minister Modi. You see, in Maharashtra and Haryana, the Prime Minister was one amongst equal there. It was a state election, and the BJP won. The 2024 elections was under Prime Minister's name, and it didn't get a majority. So in that sense, before Bihar and the other elections, this was the Prime Minister's election. So this would be attributed to him. So congratulations on that count to the BJP. I think what the Congress will now need to do is look at this as a golden opportunity. I'm not going to mince my words. If they are not going to be an NGO anymore and understand politics, this is a golden opportunity to take back and make politics in Delhi Congress versus BJP, which will be good for the development of Delhi. And the Congress has a golden opportunity in Punjab right now. Just enter Punjab, start working for Punjab right now. You don't even know how many people in Punjab want to stay.
So this is not just limited to Delhi. The impact is going to be felt in the neighboring states now. All right.
Is the leader of the Aadmi Party going to be Atishi ji or Bhagwant Mann ji?
That's a very interesting question.
That's a question that
everyone. It's a very interesting question. Before I go across to Pradeep Bhandari, Abhishek Sudhir, the BJP was mocked. They were reminded of how they gave a slogan, Abki Baar 400 Paar, but that did not happen during the Lok Sabha elections. But after that, if you take a look at every state election, except for one or two, the BJP is on a waning spree.
Look, you have to understand the DNA of the BJP, right? This is a party, that doesn't lust for power, right? Power is for them a state of mind. The people in the BJP don't know what they would do if they were not in power. They live for power, they work towards getting that power, right? The Lok Sabha election was a disappointment, but look what's happened after that. People underestimated them, they've bounced back. That man, all right there, Prime Minister Modi, sets the tone. The man is constantly out and about, constantly working. There are days on end where we don't know where Rahul Gandhi is. Now, Tehseen spoke of a golden opportunity. Absolutely agree with Tehseen. This is the chance for the Congress. If I was the Congress, first thing I would do is have Arvind Kejriwal, sorry to say, kicked out of the India Alliance. He has 3 Lok Sabha seats in Punjab. He has no clout beyond
Punjab. He gave that ultimatum to the Congress.
Exactly. From the man who wanted to be the convener of the India Alliance, he may not even be the convener of the Aadmi Party, right? So first thing you would do, strategically kick Arvind Kejriwal out of the India Alliance. Sorry to use unparliamentary language, but he deserves that, to be honest with you. The second thing I would do, as he said, is try to make a return in Delhi. And in Punjab, you're well placed. Okay. But we know about the Congress Party. Congress Party, the recent history of the Congress Party is a history of lost and missed opportunities. Why? Because the man at the top, unlike Prime Minister Modi in the BJP, does not set the tone. Okay. The man at the top behaves like he's the head of an NGO and not the head of one of India's oldest political party.
Let me go across to Pradeep Bhandari now. Pradeep Bhandari, the Prime Minister asked for a mauka. He said, "Ek baar BJP ko bhi mauka dekar dekhiye," and the mauka you have now. The people of Delhi have given you that mauka.
Well, yes, Swati, the people of Delhi on the ground were tired of lies, falsehood, corruption, sheesh mahal and bhrashtachar and non-delivered promises of Mr. Arvind Kejriwal. And they looked at Prime Minister Narendra Modi as hope. Because people of Delhi have seen that whatever Prime Minister Narendra Modi says, he delivers. So if you see and analyze our campaign was Ab Delhi Ki Hai Bari, and one chance or one mauka to Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So what were we focusing on was that Prime Minister Narendra Modi has delivered on the ground, whether it is clean drinking water to more than 4 crore households across the country. Now Delhi deserves clean drinking water. We have delivered on direct benefit transfers to the women across different states. Now it is the chance of Delhi. And at the same time, in parallel, Mr. Kejriwal did not fulfill any of his promises. This is why this was an election of hope, where people of Delhi saw hope in Prime Minister Narendra Modi. At the same time, they were extremely angry against Mr. Arvind Kejriwal. This is why, if you see, he's also lost his own seat. Now, all of you in the studios were analyzing whether the women will not vote us, the men will vote us. But if you see the data in detail, we've got cross-caste vote, cross-segment vote, cross-demography vote, and our vote has increased across an age profile, which clearly means that across demographies in Delhi, people wanted to vote Prime Minister Narendra Modi. I also disagree to this analysis which has been going on since morning, that had the Congress come with the Aadmi Party, it would have been a loss to the Bharatiya Janata Party. Absolutely not. Remember what happened when Samajwadi Party and BJP came together. Their voters shifted to us. This was an anti-Kejriwal election and a pro-Modi election. And even if the Congress would have aligned with the Aadmi Party, 1 + 1 would not have been 2, it would have been 0.9. So overall, in nutshell, if I want to summarize this for us, it is people of Delhi wanted to give Prime Minister Narendra Modi's governance a chance, and they were tired, angry against Mr. Kejriwal, sheeshmal, corruption, lies, falsehood, and unfulfilled promises.
All right, Pradeep and other guests, stay on with us. We just want to quickly draw the attention of our viewers to some very interesting pictures that came in from the AAP camp. Aam Aadmi Party suffered a massive setback in Delhi. Celebrations erupted in BJP camp. Let's take a look at the mood meter, how it changed in the Aam Aadmi Party camp. Here, you see a very tense build-up. The netas in a very tense mood. You can see Atish here. This is at 8 a.m. And then at 9 a.m. Again, some dejected faces because perhaps they were sensing the loss. At 10 a.m., there were no celebrations. The mood there was based on the numbers that were coming in. At that moment, people seemed upset. But at 10:45, suddenly you saw them celebrating because they thought that perhaps the trend was changing on ground. And by 12 p.m., Manish Sisodia conceded defeat. This is how the situation kept changing on an hourly basis in the Aam Aadmi Party camp. Of the jalebi moment of the Congress Party, 10:45, Tehseen Poonawalla, sudden celebrations. They thought that perhaps, the trend is changing on ground.
Yeah, they thought at 10:40. Nobody knows why they were celebrating at 10:45. But I can just think, just like there was a confusion between the Pathshala that they promised and the Madhushala that they delivered. I don't know what was the effect out there. I'm not getting into that. But that led to a celebration, and nobody knows why were they celebrating at 10:45.
All right. On that note, I'm taking a very short break. Stay on with us. Let's go back to Pooja Mishra. Pooja Mishra, सवाल तो मैं आपसे सिर्फ दिल्ली पर पूछने वाली थी, लेकिन आप दोनों कंबाइन करके पूछ रहे हो. योगी आदित्यनाथ एक बार फिर से कह रहे हैं कि डबल इंजन पर ही लोगों का विश्वास है.
Swati ji, despite of the result of Milkipur, you can't ignore there are some facts कि 20 days पहले समाजवादी पार्टी के जो बूथ प्रेसिडेंट होते हैं उनके ऊपर में FIR फेक FIR जो है लॉन्च किए जाते हैं. जो पार्टी वर्कर्स होते हैं जस्ट 20 days बिफोर द वोटिंग डे उनके ऊपर में FIR जो है लॉन्च किए जाते हैं, उनको जेल भेजा जाता है. ऑन द डे ऑफ वोटिंग, दिस आर द फैक्ट. ऑन द डे ऑफ वोटिंग, जहां पे एक तरफ जो भाजपा के वर्कर्स होते हैं वो स्लिप को डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर रहे होते हैं भाजपा के फ्लैग के साथ में. ऑन द अदर हैंड, द समाजवादी पार्टी बूथ एजेंट वर सेंट टू जेल. और at the same time, Samajwadi Party was complaining.
But on the day of results, ma'am, normally people accept the mandate. Are you saying Samajwadi Party इस mandate को स्वीकार नहीं कर रही है?
It's not like that. We are saying that we are not agreeing with the mandate. Whatever the outcome is the outcome. और कोई भी पार्टी हो वो हर चीज के लिए रेडी रहती है. 2 ही रिजल्ट आते हैं किसी भी इलेक्शन के, इधर विन और लॉस. अगर हमारा लॉस का आया तो उसको वो मैटर ऑफ रिव्यू होता है, मैटर ऑफ सेल्फ रिफ्लेक्शन होता है. बट दीज आर द फैक्ट्स व्हिच यू कांट डिनाई.
So these are the facts. Is this the Bahana script, Abhishek Sudhir, that BJP was talking about? That this was ready even before the poll results came in?
Absolutely. You won the Lok Sabha elections in UP, right? At that point, you didn't have any of these issues. You've lost Milkipur. You made it a prestige battle. Avdesh Prasad, the MP of Faizabad, his son has contested. You returned to dynastic politics, nepotism, and the people have rejected you. Today is a huge blow for Akhilesh Yadav also, Swati. Remember, Akhilesh Yadav threw his lot in with Arvind Kejriwal. He came to Delhi multiple times and campaigned for Arvind Kejriwal. Akhilesh Yadav is preparing the ground for 2027 because he knows now that the Congress is going to ask for 150 seats out of the 403 assembly seats there. So Akhilesh, in a sense, wanted to weaken the Congress, and he hoped that that would happen if Kejriwal returned to power. Now Kejriwal has lost, Congress has got 0. This is a defeat for the India Alliance. Congress may have fought against AAP, but every other party, we know Shatrughan Sinha came and campaigned as well in Delhi from the TMC. So every party barring the Congress campaigned